Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment explains it. It's Sunday, and we are actually going to be Black Panthering. Black Panther, Timeless, I think, are the only things we'll be covering, and that's out of respect for the writer, Bryan Hill. I respect what he do. I respect the way he does it. So I continue to rock with magazines he's messing with. And like I said, timeless. So if y'all see me doing something Marvel related, it's because of the artist or the writer, not necessarily the company. So that's gonna make a lot of what I do different, to say the least. But today we're here to do Ultimate Black Panther number 14. Big Vibranium been busy. Y'all gonna see how busy any minute here, but let's do what we need to do so we can do what we want to do. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page. Comment. Make comments. I like comments. Respectful comments. We can fill those all day. Like the page if you're digging what a brother's shoveling. Like the page. Subscribe to the page. Subs are good. Subs seem to be the currency by which you are able to do things on YouTube, mainly according to some powers that be, get noticed. Jury's still out on that one. But share. Definitely share. Definitely share what you see today. Pass the knowledge on. Make sure so you can let people know there's no disinformation going on this page. There are no lies being told on this page. There is no, well, as of recently, there is no agenda on this page. I feel like the more I talk, the more off track I'm getting. But suffice to say, whatever you're looking for, got to find it somewhere else. I'm doing what I do. I'm moving forward. I'm living my best life. All that. Okay. Get all the messing around. Let's get the brass tacks. And let's do, whoops, didn't turn that off. And let's do Black Panther number 14. Guess we're gonna need a sub. Not a sub, a synopsis. Storm and Killmonger freed Inan, the Sorcerer Supreme, from a secret prison in exchange for her aid in understanding the mysterious mystic element, but Inan accidentally released the progenitor, an angry spirit within Vibranium, who then attacked Wakanda. That there is Big Vibranium, y'all. He manifests himself wherever there's Vibranium, or they manifest themselves wherever there is Vibranium. That hasn't been made clear yet. But what we do know is that down in West Africa, specifically Nigeria, there is a special forces team that has been sent in to sanction, shout out to Joe Illich, anybody there and procure what's left. They're a pretty good team too. Look at them. Headshotting folks, stabbing folks. This is a very proficient team. However, these are mercs, and mercs come with equipment. They ain't no punks either. My man got heavy artillery, and that heavy artillery shreds bodies. You dig? So folks are going down behind this. Special forces is especially getting wiped out. But then we enter one special forces cat named Adi, and Adi is nice with it, as we can see in that bottom panel. You know, God got a gun on him. He's like, Get out of here with that, man. And handles him. Dang. Are we sure this ain't a red band edition? Y'all are they are rather grisly, this issue. Okay, noted. We grown around here. Little black blood ain't scared nobody. But yeah, Adi does what he does very well, and he ain't tripping on nobody. And he really ain't tripping on the big dude with the armor and the heavy artillery. He gets behind that guy and deals with him soundly. Pop, pop, go to Weasel. Adi nice with it. You know what I'm saying? For a minute there, I was thinking to myself, dang, is this Adi dude going to be, something to be reckoned with? After a fashion, yes. Because he finds a cache of vibranium. And like I said earlier, wherever there is vibranium, there is big vibranium waiting to do some things. And he says something interesting. He says, you have the blood for the vessel. And then proceeds to, I guess, forcefully incorporate himself, thus making Adi's body usable for big vibranium purposes. That's what it looks like to me. You shall certainly see it a little bit later. Now, after all of this goes down, we switch scenes to Wakanda and Inan, who has been doing what she's doing, according to T'Challa, for 30 days. Focused for 30 days. She's in a trance or incorporating a spell that they're trying to prevent the spread of adamantium. In fact, they need to purge Wakanda of all vibranium. Did I say adamantium at one point? No, not adamantium. Vibranium. They need to purge Wakanda of the vibranium. And that is what she's attempting to do. However, she gave them a path, according to Shuri. And T'Challa says something profound to Killmonger. And Killmonger doesn't believe it. He said, I can't be you, T'Challa. I can't lead these people. And he said, I'm not asking you to be me or to be king. I'm asking you to be my general for the moment until we find a solution to dark vibranium. Okay. That's fair enough. Meanwhile, T'Challa's got a mission he needs to go on, and Killmonger tells him, take Aurora with you. You've only seen a little bit of what she could do. She made like a lightning tornado. She could do more than that. Omega level. But she looked at me like I stole something from her. He like, bro, that's just how she is. She don't like authority. You know what I mean? And this whole kingdom is nothing but authority and rules and regulations. And she don't like being held down like that. But she is looking for a home. How's that going to pan out? Okay, Eric, you do what you do. I got to go talk to the Vodacom. So if vibranium can't be trusted, then that forces T'Challa to wear a non-vibranium suit. Let me say, Bryan Hill, thank you for bringing us full circle. T'Challa had vibranium, And he used vibranium from 98 to like 2024. And now here in 2025, we are getting T'Challa in a vibranium-free habit. What do we think about that? Is that a direction that the Ultimate Universe is going? Well, they got 8 months, from what I hear, before there's going to be a big event. That habit looks very much like the first habit ever worn by T'Challa, all the way back in Fantastic Four, number 52. Other than the open face, which we later saw, and then we didn't see it anymore. But that was a Silver Age thing, and we know the palm-colored people at Marvel and what they thought about what people thought of them and their work was, it meant something to them. So they were like, can we just go ahead and cover up his face? And then eventually it was, can we call him Black Leopard instead of Panther? But that's neither here nor there. On to the story. T'Challa suits up to protect Wakanda and gives all praise to Bast like he's supposed to. Tells her, Mother Bast, bear witness, bless the days of head. Let me not walk into darkness alone. Forefathers bear witness to me. Our kingdom is at stake. Protect Wakanda. And that's pretty much all the Black Panther you are going to get for this issue. So what are we going to do with the rest of the issue? Back to Nigeria. Helicopter flying overhead, African guy piloting, American woman, some sort of attaché, because she's talking down to him like, you lost contact with your man? How? Let's hope he found the cargo, General. American fiscal support is not based on results. It's based on results, not the opinions of your soldiers. And at just that moment, the helicopter is hit. What hit us? Who hit us? What in the hell was that? They go down. But the general manages to land the helicopter safely. Right? Dig. Okay, so now they got to get out and see what the hell made us crash. And just as soon as he tells the woman to sit tight, he is immediately vaporized by a very familiar looking purple energy. Big Vibranium must be on the scene. Sister girl's trying to get away. She's crawling out. She says she need help. However, there is a hand reaching out to grab her head. And as that hand reaches out to grab her head, it says, you do not have the blood to be the vessel. However, though, you will do for a short time. And if we look at Big Vibranium, we can see the headset and the clothing from Adi. Interesting. So what did Big Vibranium mean when he said you do have the blood for the vessel versus you don't have the blood for the vessel? Does that mean only people of African descent have the blood to be the vessel for Big Vibranium? Is it only males who have the blood to be the vessel for Big Vibranium? What's the criteria? What allows you to be possessed by Big Vibranium versus being absorbed or whatever's happening to sis on this last panel. He said you'll do for a short time. So is he taking her body, or is he just draining energy off of her body to continue sustaining the Adi's body? Because she doesn't have the blood to be the vessel, but she will do for. So I feel like she's sustenance. Make sense? Okay. Now, how is T'Challa not being in vibranium gonna look now? Is he gonna depend on tech? Is he gonna depend on faith? What is going to be the factor that gets him over? Now that we don't have that vibranium, he's gonna have to depend a little more on his physical abilities. Or is this non-vibranium habit just a temporary thing? More questions than answers, it seems like. But, you know what I'm saying? We can let that marinate till another time. This is good transitional storytelling, courtesy of Bryan Hill and Carlos Nieto. Your art is on point. I appreciate it, as well as all of the creative team that had a hand in making this story happen. Appreciate you. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.